Hello and welcome to Zombie Resistance. There's been so much talk about politics and all kind of other stuff today. I thought I would show you something a little bit different. And today we're going to look at the South Pole, which is also known as Antarctica. Little fact, I looked up the word Arctica, and it means light. So I guess the North Pole is the light, and the South Pole is the dark, because North Pole is uh, Arctic, or the Arctica, and the South Pole is Antarctica. So let's check out Antarctica. So I took a little trip on Google Earth and thought I would show you what I found. This is Antarctica, and this is the South Pole. So this is the way it looks on Google Earth. As you can see, not much to it. You can sort of see through the graphics. When I show you this, it's kind of interesting because you can see there's a lot of manipulated photography. Like if you look at this doesn't really look like a photograph. It looks more like a computer generated image of something, but it's definitely blurry. And my take is, if we can put a man on the moon, if we can get 4K visions or photography from Mars, we should certainly be able to get fairly decent photography on the South Pole, right? But watch these pictures. All right, so this one's a face. I just thought it was interesting. It's probably not a face, but it does sort of look like a face, kind of like that face on the moon. Yeah, and you just see there's some strange looking objects laying around. Just, I guess they're icebergs. So we're going to go with icebergs. I've got an amazing thing to show you at the end that blows my mind. I don't know what it is, where it came from, but hang on with me and you'll see it. All right, look at this eyeball. It was a little clearer when I saw it before. We're still at 100% buffing, but I mean, that's kind of creepy looking, really. Why is there an eyeball? All right, let's move on. I don't know what to call this area. I guess it's just a photography glitch. If you're over here, I guess this is ice. I don't know. Looks like an aerial photography of the ocean to me. But then you come over here. What is this? It looks like a very close up of a giant rock with snow on the outside. Look at that. How does snow do that on the side? And then here's a totally different kind of rock, and then it's got snow on the end. And then there's a giant glacier just laying right on top of that one, and it's in outer space. And then there's this. I don't know what this all is. It's the bizarre. Just a bizarre area. I call this bizarro spot. Look, here's an iceberg of some sort. You got me. Here's one. Now look at this. If I zoom in on this iceberg, it looks like an iceberg. And you'll notice this feature where there's mountains, there's a carve out, and then waves. I'll show you several times where this sort of shows up, almost as if these are like little puzzle pieces and they just throw them around. Now, if you're looking at this and I zoom out, look, oh, it's covered. This is a covering. This is covered. Why? Why is that covered? Don't know. Just strange things. All right, here's number 28. These will go fast. I think this is kind of cute. Just kind of an angler fish, maybe. This one, I wish I could turn the screen, but eyeball and a mouth, maybe. I mean, look at that. That looks like an eyeball. That doesn't look like, I don't know, kind of scary, really. All right, let's keep going. What do we have here? Space. Here's another Salvador Dali version. Another one of those odd pieces just laying around. Here's another one. They're just kind of in outer space. Like, look at that. What the heck? Is that just floating in space? Where's all the detail here? Got some more things floating in space. Oh, and we got some erosion happening right here. As you can see, we're at the edge of a, I mean, is this just a giant hole and we can't see that deep? Is that what that is? I don't know. Is that another giant hole? I want to go to Antarctica and find out. Makes me wonder. All right, let's keep rolling. I'm going to keep this video short. All right, gooseneck. Look at that strange thing. Does that fit in the picture? I don't think it does. But it's a gooseneck. All right, let's move on. All right, this one's interesting for several different reasons. One is this close-up, it looks like a barren wasteland. And you keep backing up. And then, wait a minute, what the heck is this? Oh, is this the ocean? And this is, oh, I guess this is an island. These are islands. Or are they clouds? I mean, really, folks, what is that? Why can't we see the details, the real details? You can see on some of these how many different photographs or images are stitched together. And why blurry? I don't get it. Okay, but spider web. Look at that. So it looks like an impact happened somewhere around here and it fractured in a round circle. Just interesting. Let's see what's next. The piano bridge. Yes. Okay, I call this piano bridge because it's just a strange object, strange mass. I just think it's interesting. This doesn't look right. And then, of course, we can't see the detail. All right, moving on. Number 22. We'll go fast, I promise. Elephant skin. I see this stuff everywhere. Like, seriously, does that look like it's formed by glaciers? Or does that look like I'm close up on the shoulder of an elephant? Right? Look at that. There's some giant elephant buried down in there. You know? I do not know. All right, let's roll on. Here's another one. Why is this purple? It's just odd, you know? And here's, this stuff is strange looking. I guess it's ice broken apart. But I just don't get it. It looks odd to me. Maybe they're sliding downhill. I don't know why that's purple. This large foot, but look at this, when you drill in, look how realistic this looks, like some type of bark on a tree or leather or I don't know, just so interesting looking. I just call that one a foot. It's an interesting foot. All right, number 19. Large white iceberg. Not as impressive as the first time I saw it. Let's keep going. Number 18. The cave opening. Okay, look at these two strange pieces. Again, the ridge, the flat thing, you know, and it just looks like a puzzle. Nowhere else is there. There's some other puzzle pieces laying. But look, you can see down into the crack. How about that? That's kind of cool. And then if you come over here, you can see down in this one. You can see down there. It almost looks like an eye. All right, moving on. 17. You got to wait for this last one. It's amazing. See, there's that piece again. I keep seeing it everywhere. Very similar. It looks like it was added, doesn't it? It just doesn't look real. Moving on. Another one of those pieces, a hump, a thing on the side. And here's a little tiny version of it. And another version. What are they? I do not know. All right, flying to the other side of Antarctica, we have square ice. Why? I have no idea. Why is there a square piece of ice in the middle of Antarctica? Explain that to me, please. All right, let's keep rolling. Number 14, we're about to get to our top 10, so hold tight. All right. Oh, I love this one. The colors, I don't know what's going on here, but look at this. Does this not look like a, I get like a stingray, and these look like maybe windows to a, or like a crab, a giant crab, maybe a blue crab. Look at this one. Just beautiful. Whatever these are. Again, I don't know. They're just interesting. All right, number 13. Woo, here we go. Okay, check this out. All right, I want to show you where we are in with orientation of, so we're way over here on the corner. Odd camp in the middle of nowhere, and look at these planes. Interesting. Can't see any markings, but very interesting stuff. These must be houses. And there's like a little village also. We were just flying all over the place. These must have gotten disorganized. All right, again, skin like this. This looks like roughed up leather. All right, there's some erosion looking stuff here, but just look at that. What kind of photography is this? Okay, a dino, an ancient, I don't know. Look, could be a, who knows? It's definitely got erosion happening around it. So it's, you know, it's volcanic, I'm sure, but boy, doesn't that look like some kind of alien? I don't know. All right, we are flying around today. Okay, what is going on here? Notice this square. To me, it's an inlay. It's an inlay, but if you drill down, there's nothing. If you come out one notch, what's this? Boom. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Back out. Back in. Is there something under here? Makes you wonder. All right, this is top 10. Number 9. It's getting exciting. I'm thinking these might be base houses. I don't know why they'd be so far apart if that's the case. Maybe the ice is thin. How could the ice be thin if you're on the South Pole? I do not know. But there are tracks. This is the detail, just to show you the level of detail that we have available to us with technology. These are tracks. We can see that much detail. We can see the tracks lead over to here, and you can see the tracks go up into the Strange Base Camp, which could be next. Let's go to the Strange Base Camp. Yeah, this one looks rough. I got a round thing. I think there's another base camp here I'm going to show you in a minute. It has another sphere on it. And these look like rusted out old things. I guess that's an old big building, old cars. These look like they've been here for a long time. It just looks rusted out. Other than that, not much to see. I guess this is going into a lake here. I don't know what that is. A black ice. They're pier fishing out here or something. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? All right, flying over here to a, yeah, so this is covered up. So look at this. You get over here and you have all this beautiful detail. I don't know what it is. Who knows? But it's beautiful. All of a sudden you get this covering, but look, I mean, come on, these are lights. Bing, 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 bing. Down here. Mainly up in here. See these? And look at that. You can't see through it. I even see more through here, but they are covered up. I think the small forest is next. Yes, it is. But if you look over here, somehow there's a small forest. Now, it might not be a forest. I don't know what it is. I can't tell. But it looks like trees. And you got, what's this? Glacier ice. And then you got snow, a small forest. You got the blurry stuff and some lights. I don't know, just fascinating. All right, getting close. Number 5. Giant animal stuck in the ice. That's what I'm calling this one. So look at this. This stuff is like ice, I guess, right? Frozen ice. Why does it form like that? Just looks odd to me. And then this just does, this is so much manipulation it seems like going on. But then look, does this not look like that same animal skin? I mean, come on. Look at that. Might not be. We just might be having fun with whatever. That looks like elephant hide. And then somehow it just blurs right into this strange, odd section. Looks like it might even have footprints on it. But is it the opening to a cave or what is that? I don't know. Anyway, and then it's got a little brother down here. A little bit more of the same. That one maybe has a little bit more believability as an outcrop that, you know, is windswept. Again, you get this strange ice pattern. All right, let's go to number 4. What do we have here in number 4? One of my favorites. This one is amazing. Okay, look how beautiful this desert is. And then look at this. I mean, is this a wing to something? Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. Look at the detail. Right? All right, now look at this. Okay, what is that? Those are sheets of ice. Like, help me out here. Looks more like muscle tissue to me. And then it's cut off. And then we have more of this. And then you got this blue ice. And it's cut off again. I don't know. So much manipulation. Who the heck knows? All right, let's move on. Number 3, almost to number 1. Number 1 is really the big deal. Like all the rest of the stuff is just a lead up. Number 1 blows my mind. All right, the little Japanese campers, Asian camp of some sort. I can't read that. Probably maybe Korean, but they got a sphere. There's another sphere, so they'd like their spheres. There's maybe another one. A little hole in the ice right here with some fresh water. Just a regular old base camp, you know. What's up, y'all? Nothing to see here. Just your regular old run-of-the-mill Antarctica base camp with spheres. I have no idea. All right, number 2. What do we got here, number 2? Flying over here to the peninsula. A little base camp called Refugio. Oh, cool. Out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I saw something very strange. Let's see if I can catch it again. Oh, maybe it was on the next one. All right, number one. Drum roll. This is what you've been waiting for. Check this out. Boom. Yeah. I'm going to zoom in. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Look at this. It's got an edge to the top of it. It looks like it's made out of stone. It's got four sides. It's clearly just tall. It's fuzzed out all the way from here. And this looks like somebody's standing there. I can't really tell. But it's fuzzed out from here all the way to here for some reason. And it looks like it's fuzzed out up here as well. But I can't tell why. Of course, these pictures are static. Oh, yeah. What is this thing? It just looks creepy. I mean, maybe it's a dog. I don't know. Anyway, I don't need to make it any more weirder than it already is. But seriously, why is there a giant monolith just sitting there for us to see on Google Earth? Explain it to me. Yeah, I don't know. Can't figure it out. But anyway, that's my trip to Antarctica. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit the like button and sign up to the channel and share it with all your friends and family, and put some comments down there if anybody knows what that is, because I would love to know. Thanks a lot, and everybody have a great rest of your day.